Come on down to Moore Chrysler, 1523 West Avenue here in Williamson, West Virginia, where we've got great deals going on right now on all of our new and pre-owned inventory. Guys, we got rates as low as 0% on 36 months on select units, as well as up to $8,000 off in rebates on select units as well. We have Wranglers, Compasses, Grand Cherokees, second and third roll. We also have the Wagoneers. We have Rams 2500s, 1500s. We've got a huge selection of pre-owned vehicles. Come on down, check us out here at Moore Chrysler. Well, we're not here to sell you a car. We're here to help you buy one.
Looking for a new pharmacy? Howard Family Pharmacy offers fast and friendly service and convenient drive-thrus at both locations.
Ladies and gentlemen, the D&D Sports Network bringing you Martin County High School basketball action only like the D&D Sports Network can. Coach Kevin Keathley here with Coach May in the house. We're going to be along for the ride tonight to bring you the action blow by blow, and it's going to be a good one. Martin County, Pike Central, two of the top 5 teams in the 15th region voted on by the coaches in the preseason poll. So listen, it's going to be a really, really good one to start the year. You can't ask for anything better as we're getting ready to tip things off the beginning of KHSA basketball right here on the D&D Sports Network. Of course, we were impressed. We were in Letcher County Central High School last night. We're in Martin County tonight. two big-time facilities, two big-time fan bases, and you're not going to want to go anywhere. As I mentioned when we were off there and didn't realize it, we are your exclusive home for Martin County Cardinal basketball this year. So from start to finish, we'll be bringing you the action here. And again, as I mentioned, we're bringing in, we're going to be right here for this big-time matchup. Pike County Central, 20-9 last season. Jaden Stewart returns, a big piece to that puzzle that's been this team that's been so good for the last 3 or 4 years. Jaden Stewart averaged 21 points per game, almost 10 rebounds. No longer Jalen Rigdon's team. This is Jaden Stewart's team, and he's here to make a statement. He's here to prove that, listen, not only are they region contenders, but he's also a Player of the Year candidate. So it's going to be an interesting matchup tonight, Coach May. And then, of course, we know what Martin County brings to the table.
Yeah, Coach, I think you got two of the premier, and I do mean premier players in the region, squaring off here early on. Stewart, Pike Central. Well, I don't know, Parker Watts, Bryson Dawes, Devin Maynard. I mean, the list goes on for Martin County, right?
You're exactly right.
But now one of my favorite players in the whole region is Hall for Pike Central.
Yeah, exactly right. Pike Central returns a lot, and a lot of it has to do with the 2027 class with Grant Hall, the PG, who's as good as anybody defensively in the region. You're talking about Caden Lawson, the power forward, small forward, 6'4", coming back from Menifee County, but also has been a teammate of Jaden and Grant's since 4th grade. You're talking about Peyton Owens, a junior, length, size, can defend. You're talking about Colton Young, another 2027, play that center spot, can defend, can rebound, can run the floor. And then you're talking about the reclass, the freshman, and Colton Ratliff's going to provide big-time minutes. And then, of course, the senior big bad Brad Builder has rejoined the team, and he's doing damage defensively, and he's in that low post rebounding, Coach May. We're getting ready to kick things off. We got a little bit behind getting everything straightened out, and you're not going to want to go anywhere. We're going to bring you this Martin County intro. Let us know, ladies and gentlemen, if you can hear us and if we're live and in living color. Getting everything ironed out, bringing it to you like only we can. All right, ladies and gentlemen, starting lineups underway. Pike Central, Jaden Stewart, number 21. Grant Hall, number 1. Caden Lawson, number 0. Peyton Owens, number 23. And Big Bad Brad Builder is he's jersey change today, ladies and gentlemen, number 12, usually number 11. And then Martin County, Parker Watts, number 13.
Hopefully we got all the kinks lined out. This is the first game you and I have done in Martin County. So
his first one, Coach May.
Everywhere's a little bit different. Hopefully we got everything lined out and we're ready to go.
We got it. Bryson Dials, number 2. Maynard, 21. Peyton Davis, number 11. And, of course, Braden Estep is number 0. Jaden Stewart's going to jump against Parker Watts. 2 front runners for 15th Region Player of the Year. You can expect both those young men to average 20-plus points per game.
Well, listen, I've been impressed. I've watched Martin County a couple times now, and I've been really impressed with them.
1-0, they knocked off Huntington Expressions Prep high school team in a big-time way. And we're off and running, Coach May. Let's see who controls it. Bryson Dowles, the freshman. And we call him Mr. Logo, Coach May.
He can shoot the lights out of it, Coach.
He can. Pike Central going into either they're a packed-in man or they look like maybe a triangle and two. I'll have to rewatch that. I couldn't see around this light.
Yeah, we got you kind of blocked up here.
But it looked like maybe they was running a.
We froze again.
No, we're good, Coach May. It looked like they were packed in. There's Maynard. First points on the board for Martin County. Let us know, ladies and gentlemen, if we're good.
It looks like we're good on my phone. Listen, maybe a little bit of a lag. We had some internet issues when we first got here. Hopefully we got everything lined out, though.
Grant Hall with the basketball 2027 product. That 2027 class so good. Caden Lawson over to Peyton Owens. Nice job. Peyton Owens' length, size, athleticism. Maybe one of the best multi-dimensional defenders in the 15th region.
I got to see Grant Hall's little brother play in the Jenkins tournament, man. He's a good player.
He is. Nolan Hall might be a little better scorer. Grant a better defender. Parker Watts shot fake, 3-ball. Got it. There it is, Coach May.
Oh, he's smooth, Coach. He can shoot it. He's athletic. He is going to be very fun to watch in the 15th region this year.
He shoots it almost as good as your son.
He might shoot it better than him. He can shoot it.
All right. Here we go. Grant Hall going to inbound.
And I guarantee he's more athletic. My God, he can jump.
Yeah, he can. Grant Hall trying to make something happen. Turnover, Parker Watts on the go. This is where he's really good in transition. Maynard, the kick. Dowles can't get it to drop. Rebound. Yeah, going to just throw it away there. Again, you got to watch out on that. Grant Hall's sneaky.
He is. Well, I said he'll go for a steal, and you'll think you're by him, and he'll be back tapping you before you can put a dribble down. I've never seen anything like it.
Never gives up on a play, ever. Trying to get Stewart open. Jaden Stewart, 6'5", averaged 21 points per game last year. Little crossover, nowhere to go. Nice shot by Maynard. Another look down to Peyton Owens.
Pike Central doing a good job feeding the post right now.
Absolutely. That's two early ones for Peyton Owens. He's got 4.
Watts trapped in the corner. Good D.
Got to look up. Hall. I might have should have dumped that down to Builder. Builder was on that right block. Crossing them up. Stewart, step through. Can't get it to go. On the go. Nice look to Peyton Davis.
And Peyton Davis, man, talking about a tough kid, hard-nosed, physical, strong.
And as much as I talk about 15th Region Player of the Year, Peyton Davis right in that mix.
Might have some say-so in it, right?
You're right. Defensively, offensively, might not be anybody better. You better mark it down. He'll be a contender for it. Peyton Davis had a really good preseason. Exclusive home, Coach May, all year long, Martin County basketball, D&D Sports Network.
I think that's much needed.
Yes.
For D&D and Martin County both, I think it'll be a good relationship.
Match made in heaven. Parker Watts can't convert on the 3.
And, Coach, I'm kind of anxious to see how Stewart performs without the benefit of Jaden Rigdon.
Man, it helps when you've got a 22-point a game. Rigdon averaged 25 a game last year.
And Rigdon, man, he was good at finding Stewart.
Yes, they worked really well together.
They played well together, exactly.
Stewart has trimmed down. He's gotten more athletic.
It looks good.
Watch out, Peyton Davis.
Peyton Davis doing what Peyton Davis does, knocking down open shots, running the floor.
2-2-1 press by Martin County. Little spin-a-rooney on that one. On the go, Parker Watts. Watch out, he's going to pull. Peyton Davis with the offensive board. Put back.
Peyton Davis right now is the man in charge.
Give him a timeout, Coach May. They said, let's talk about it, Pike Central. We're going to take us a quick break. We'll be right back on the D&D Sports Network.
Looking for a new pharmacy? Howard Family Pharmacy offers fast and friendly service and convenient drive-thrus at both locations.
But I think we're good now.
Yeah, we're good, Coach May. We're talking about it. We said we want this to be crystal clear on the D&D Sports Network. Martin County, Pike Central, one of the big matchups to start the new basketball season. I know Daryl McCoy somewhere.
Oh, he's watching for sure.
Somewhere in Lick Creek checking this one out.
Just for Daryl McCoy, you want to thank IGA, Miex, Chilimono, Lafferty Medical Clinic, Hometown Pharmacy, Debbie's Hair Design, and T&D Quick Stop.
Can't do it without the community partners.
No, absolutely not. And that's all Martin County businesses getting behind this deal.
Nice look by Davis. Can't convert Maynard. Battle underneath. Maynard controls. Watts pulling. Going to shoot three. Brad Builder with a foul on the jumper.
Can't leave out Callahan Funeral Home, too.
Parker Watts going to the line. He's already got 3 points here in the first quarter. A lot of rim rocking, a lot of Mr. Elevator Man action the other day here, Coach May.
Well, listen, he's going to be a fun kid to watch. He plays an exciting brand of basketball.
Averaged 30 points a game at Tulsa last year in West Virginia. And from what I understand, he had multiple 50-point games.
Yeah,
Wow.
I think he had 3.
Wow, unbelievable.
I might be wrong on that, but I'm thinking it was 3, someone told me.
It's amazing to see these 2027 players for Pike Central getting such big minutes. Colton Young checking in, speaking of 2027, 6'4" center for Pike Central. You got Caden Lawson, 2027, number 0, Grant Hall, number 1. So 2027s on the court for Pike Central.
Coach, 30 is a big game in high school basketball.
It is.
But 50, my gosh.
I don't care who you're playing or where you're playing. You drop 50, you're getting it done. 13-4 early. Martin County all over Pike Central. Lawson, jumper. Can't get it to go. Watts controls the rebound. Davis on the go, Coach May. This is where they're really good, right?
It is. Well, they got such good shooters, and they do a good job of spotting up, locating where their guards can find them. Stewart finally see one go in.
He saw it go through, and that's all you need. I've watched that young man.
Oh, absolutely.
Since 4th grade. My son played with him. Oh, Watts said, I'm going to hammer it home, and they said, no, sir. Hall on the go. Stewart, 5 quick ones, just like that. Watts right back at him, blows the layup, Coach May.
Yep.
Hall, crossover, floater.
Pike Central doing a nice job on the offensive glass right now.
They are. Colton Young going to go to the free throw line. He's a young man that has a ton of potential.
And Watts right now, you can tell he's getting a little frustrated. You can't let that get in your head. Too good of a player.
Well, a lot of times when you're such an elite level offensive player and you don't see shots fall,
you expect everything to go in.
You do. Young can't get the first one to go.
And they had, who was it they lost? Wesley Christian. Jake Sloan, is that his name?
Jake Sloan transferred to Wesley Christian. He's actually in the stands right now with Wesley Christian, checking the game out.
He's a good player as well.
Can really shoot it from deep. Young gets 1 of 2. Bryson Dowles. Coach James wants to talk about it, Coach May. We want to keep it right here.
Yeah, we'll keep it here for a minute.
We didn't really have an opportunity to come on pregame to really just break things down.
Well, listen, we were scrambling.
Getting it ready, wouldn't we?
The girls' game ran really late. Didn't end almost. It was 8:30 on the dot.
Yeah.
8:30 on the nose. So we were late getting started, and we couldn't do anything till they ended.
And Coach May, as we talked about, these are 2 perennial 15th region favorites going into this year.
I mean,
and year in and year out.
And especially the last few years.
Yeah, right.
I mean, Pike Central last year, man, they were a juggernaut with Rigdon and Stewart both. And then Hall came on late, and like you said, Owens.
Pike Central finished the year 20-9 last year. Got knocked out by Johnson Central in the opening round of the 15th region tournament. Of course, Martin County
made it to the championship game, right?
Yeah, made it to the championship game. Dowles, he said, I'm pulling.
Listen, you can't let him do that very often here. He will make those.
Nice rebound by Caden Lawson. The transfer from Menifee County, but make no mistake about it, he is a Pike Central player. He's went to Mullins since kindergarten. Nice move. I didn't catch who.
I'm trying to get the number for you. That was 23. Jump stop.
Peyton Owens.
Up and over. Nice move it was.
Parker Watts. Nice kick. Dials. Big rebound by Owens, the junior. Over to Lawson. Nowhere to go with it. Lawson should have went and attacked the rim. Parker. Out on all passes. Peyton Davis cut that baseline, and he was waiting for he was wanting Peyton to stop on that block. Let's see if Martin.
Coach, I might have told you wrong. That might have been 0 scored that down here.
That's Caden Lawson.
I'm not 100% sure either. They're both got the same color hair and orange shirt. Good hustle down here.
3 players on the floor. Got to love that. Of course, Pike Central coached by veteran coach Eric Ratliff, and on Martin County's side, Jason James, one of my very favorites because, I love his offensive philosophy.
Yeah, listen, he likes to let them run up and down the floor and shoot a bunch of threes. It's a fun brand of basketball to watch.
It spaces the floor.
They do a great job, like I said, especially in transition. You watch their shooters; they find places to get, and they are seen. I mean, it's as much to the recipient as the passer to get wide open looks.
Lawson, big time bucket to give Pike Central the lead. Oh my, just like that. Davis gonna turn. Can't get anything to drop. Can't get it to drop there. Hall on the go. Hall's going to pull. Can't get it to go. Owens, the putback.
Hey, Pike Central is absolutely wearing them out on offensive glass right now.
They are. That's the thing. Pike Central might be the biggest team in the region. They go 6'4", 6'5", 6'3.5". Pike Central energy's turned up here.
And there's that little pesky guy, Grant Hall, sticking his nose in there, getting a hand on the ball. That's what he does, Coach.
Every single time he's going to be on the deck or he's going to have his hand on a ball somewhere. Man, oh man, Peyton Owens playing big right now. Kind of been the difference maker so far with 8 points.
And I know 4 of them come off the offensive board.
Yeah. Lawson looking to turn. He can do that. And he does. Caden Lawson. He said, give me that. Maynard going to travel with it. Yeah, he did. Pike Central leads it 18-13.
They cranked up a D here this latter part of the first period.
Me and Daryl McCoy talks a lot on these road trips. I said, listen, Pike Central is going to be one of the best defensive rebounding teams in the region because of their size and length. And then, of course, you add in Grant Hall at the top.
And then I'll tell you, it takes a level of toughness to go get offensive boards, and Pike Central always has tough kids.
They do.
Hard-nosed kids.
Parker Watts, watch out, Coach May.
Wow.
Throws it down. Mr. Elevator Man says from the rafters.
Head in the rim.
Stewart. Gets it blocked by Maynard. Hall turns it over. Outlet. Can't get it to drop. Dowles comes away with it. A little discombobulation by Martin County. Got to settle things down. Parker Watts says, I'll settle it down.
Yeah, and Parker Watts gets the dunk, then hits the 25-footer. That's the way basketball works.
10 early points for Parker Watts. Caden Lawson over to Owens. Owens nowhere to go. They cut that baseline off. Little floater by Lawson. He might have got bumped on it. E-step on the go. That'll do it. We're all tied up, Coach May. 18-18.
Right where we started.
Man, oh, man. The D&D Sports Network coming at you. We'll be right back for second quarter action.
If you was pushed out of the area because of loss of work in the coal industry, look no longer. Jim Marr is here for you. Jim Marr is now hiring for all positions in the coal field. Stop by their offices in Logan, West Virginia or in Wheeling, West Virginia and apply today.
I started at Double Quick as an associate when I was still in high school, and I quickly realized that there was a career in front of me.
Whenever I was a store manager, I graduated college and I expected to leave about a year after graduation. I knew that this was a place that I could continue to grow, I could continue to be challenged both personally and professionally, and that's the reason that I'm still here today.
Start your career today at Double Quick.
Apply at doublequick.com and start your career today.
Back here, Martin County High School, Coach Kevin Keathley, Coach May. It's the D&D Sports Network bringing you Cardinal basketball all season long. We got a good one here. It is Martin County 18, Pike County Central 18. And just as you expected, Parker Watts showing out early. 10 quick points here in the first quarter. But maybe an X factor for Pike County Central has shown up and shown big, and that's the junior forward, Peyton Owens. He's got 8 points, and he's done a lot of his damage grabbing offensive boards and running the floor, Coach May.
Oh, absolutely. Wow.
Watts!
Wow.
That was pro
deep.
three.
That was deep.
Yeah, that was Steph Curry land. Tough pass to make. Over to Lawson. Kick, Stewart. Going to shoot two. Jaden Stewart going to the line.
You can tell Pike Central's trying to get Stewart involved.
They are. I mean, that's and you know this, Coach May. You got to get your big-time players, big-time bucket getters going early. There is no, we got to feed this ball around the horn. Go get your guy a bucket so he can be in rhythm all night long. Jaden Stewart with 6 points here.
I have figured one thing out about Parker Watts here early in this season. He lacks no confidence. He has plenty of it.
Well, no, you're exactly right.
Plenty of confidence and moxie.
It doesn't end. He's going to pull. He's got a big-time chip on his shoulder in a good way. He believes he's the best player on the court every time he steps on.
I'll tell you, coming from West Virginia, oh, wow. Coming from West Virginia, too, people really wondered, is he really as good as they say?
Right.
Basketball's not as good over there. But he's the real deal, Coach.
He's the real deal. I think they gave Parker Watts a warning. They believed he was flopping on that three, and that's a new rule.
Yes. I've seen it the other night.
Grant Hall on the push. Young. Nice shot fake. Going up. Got it to go. Colton Young. Man, oh, man, these 2027s are showing up for Pike Central. Over to Peyton Davis. Watch out.
Oh, my God. Wow.
Watch out. Daryl McCoy, where you at?
Look out below. Wow.
From the rafters, Parker Watts. Where we're going, we don't need roads. Intentional.
Coach, I'll just tell you, I got to have a real high step ladder to go where he just went.
Elevator man. And in the meantime, we got an intentional foul on Colton Young. No, excuse me. Yeah, on Colton Young. An intentional. And let's see how this plays out here.
I didn't really see what happened there.
A little, maybe just got tangled up, I believe, with Peyton Davis. I'm not sure. Peyton Davis is physical. He'll get under your skin.
Pesky. Is that a good word to
I
say?
think that's a good.
And that's a compliment.
That is
it as a compliment.
That is a compliment. He knows how to rattle his opponent. And speaking of Peyton Davis, he's going to go to the free throw line to shoot two. Got it to go.
He can really shoot the basketball, too. I don't think he gets enough credit for his offensive ability.
No.
He can really shoot it.
I was talking to his dad about that. I think this year he'll finally get that recognition on the offensive end. Brad Builder checking in for Colton Young. Brad Builder, number 12, he returned to the basketball team after taking a little bit of time off. But Brad brings you defense, he brings you toughness, rebounding, and he can knock down that jumper if he so chooses. His dad is Bobby Love, professional wrestler.
Cool. I didn't know that.
Yes. Peyton Davis up top.
got a new guy, number 3, into the game.
That is Eli Mills, Coach. Number 3. Eli Mills can knock it down. You better believe it.
Well, Martin County's got a bunch of really elite shooters.
They do. Parker Watts going to the free throw line.
You put Watts, Davis, Dials, KD, Step. I mean, they got some really good shooters.
And, again, when you got a downhill guy like Watts, you say, go to work, young man, because it's going to make those shooters' job even open things up more so for them.
And like you talked about a while ago, Coach James does a great job with his spacing and putting people in good spots.
As good as it gets. I'm in awe of his offensive philosophy. I'm a big-time fan of Coach James. Watts gets them both. $17 points for Parker Watts, Coach May.
Not a bad half. Well, not a bad game, really, but a phenomenal half.
Quarter, just a little over a quarter gone by. Builder, jumper, leaves it short.
Tough shot.
Watts on the go. Watts on the go.
Wow.
Watch out. Parker Watts.
I mean, he just unbelievable.
It just attack, attack, attack. No surrender. No retreat. 29-22 Martin County. Stewart, Builder with the rebound. That's what he does. Pulling. That is Colton Ratliff.
And that's been the one big positive for Pike Central is the offensive board work.
Colton Ratliff checks in the game. He's a reclassified freshman now. Colton Ratliff is a dog, as they say. Defends. Hall, nice attack. Really like Colton Ratliff's game. Watch out, E-step.
Good ball movement by the Cards.
It was that one extra pass.
You know, you look up, though, Pike Central's only trailing this thing by 5, and you feel like it should.
Right, on that, especially on that run. Listen, we may have a 100-point game tonight, Coach May.
Coach, I'll tell you, either the offenses has got a whole lot better or the defenses are lagging behind here in the 15th region.
It's one or the other.
Game we did last night, Betsy Lane defeated Johnson Central 91-85.
Wow. That's a big win for Betsy Lane,
too. It is. Hey, listen, Betsy Lane's got tough guards.
Got it. Jaden Stewart.
Speaking of tough.
10 points for Jaden Stewart. And there's that gritty, natty defense you're talking about. What happened there? Coach Shane got to be careful. He's a little too far out of the coach's box. But he can get that. He's got multiple region championships. Officials are going to work with him.
I don't know. Was that Parker Watts shot that? I think he might have thought he was getting hit and flipped it up there trying to get the three throws maybe.
That was Parker Watts on that 3-ball, Coach. Coach Ratliff calling out what he wants. Grant Hall running the show. Stewart over to Owens. Hall trying to step through. Can't get it to go. Gonna get Grant Hall with the personal. As you said, Coach May, it feels like Martin County's up by 10, but it's a 2-point game.
2-point game. Pike Central just, like I said, playing tough, gritty. Unfortunately, we don't keep all the stats, but I'd like to know what they have just on offensive rebounds.
They've done a really good job, especially in that first quarter. E-step over to Watts. Watts has that nuclear green light, I like to call it. Can't get it to go. Nice drive, though. Stewart on the go. Colton Ratliff back to Stewart.
You're saying his green light shines really bright and don't burn out?
Yes. Davis strips him, a little wraparound. Hall strips Davis.
Man, Grant Hall.
Yeah, Grant Hall. Nice look. Owens.
Hall and Davis are probably the two toughest defending guards in the region.
They're up there, right, along with Cameron Pente. And Owens can't get it to drop. Davis on the go. Nice outlet to Watts. Step through. Can't get it to go. Got to get back on defense. Builder, 3. Got it. No, they called 2.
Tie ball game.
Nice bucket by Brad Builder.
Pike Central just not going away.
Not going to go away. Little curl action. Turnover, Stewart. Watch out. Maynard said, you're not bringing it in here. If you're not bringing it in here tough, go ahead and take it home. Owens going to get a breather. I believe that's Lawson that checks back in. Going to run a box set here on the out of bounds. We got ourselves a good one.
Oh, absolutely.
Trap coming. Stewart didn't see Maynard coming. Maynard's one of the Coach May, I don't know if you know this, but during the summer, Maynard was working in the coal mines.
Yeah, I heard
Unbelievable.
that. I think his grandpa owns the mines.
Wow.
It's pretty impressive.
It is. Having a tough time to get it in. Turnover. Hall. Yeah, he traveled with it.
Picked it up. I think he was trying to get it to Stewart. A little bit of.
Trying to dump it down to Stewart.
A little bit unsteady there.
We're all tied up, 31-31. Davis to Maynard. Watts, 3. Lift it short. Davis with a rebound.
Martin County's still waiting on that third guy to get hot here.
They are. Going to stay Martin County basketball. Peyton Owens checking in.
Normally they have that third guy. One of the others step up and hit some big shots, and Dawes, Maynard, somebody. But tonight it's been mostly Davis and Watts done the offensive damage.
Grant Hall going to get a breather. Peyton Owens back in. Stewart, shot fake. Going to shoot 2. Couldn't get it to go.
Maynard had blocked Stewart on the last one. Stewart hit the brace, let him fly by on this one.
Said it's not happening. Coach May, big games tomorrow night. Floyd Central and Prestonsburg will be on the D&D Sports Network covering that one, as well as I believe the DJ Begley Classic will be there. Yeah, be covering that one. So you're going to want to stay tuned in and locked in because we got basketball action all weekend long.
I think I'll be Tug Valley doing a football game tomorrow night.
Playoff action.
Yeah. Final four action.
Wow.
Tug Valley, farthest they've ever made it, Final Four. They eclipsed the most single-season wins in school history last week.
Nobody covers it like the D&D Sports Network. Basketball, football, pro wrestling.
Just whatever.
Yeah.
They're all, I mean, I think if they had a pickleball tournament, they'll all be there, right?
He would cover it, wouldn't he? I remember one time Darryl McCoy covered a basketball camp that had 3 people in attendance. No joke, 3 people in attendance. And he covered that from daylight to dark.
Him and I done a middle school, oh, my gosh. Parker Watts.
Got it to go.
Him and I done a middle school, elementary wrestling tournament, all-day event one day. So, I mean, we just do whatever.
Right.
We enjoy it, though.
Stewart, you can tell when he's wanting to let it fly.
Starts right. Here's another offensive board.
Caden Lawson can't get it to go. Stewart trying to track it down.
Good hustle by Stewart.
I'm telling you, and I've said this for a long time, Caden Lawson for Pike Central 2027, number 0, can be as good as he wants to be. He's got size, length, athleticism, and speed. He can be as good as anyone in this region. Stewart sneaks in. Colton Ratliff. Owens. Stewart.
Wow. Third time's the charm, Coach.
Yeah. Hey, Coach James says, let's talk about it. He's saying right now, guys, I know what he's saying. He's saying, guys, those RPMs aren't where they need to be right now.
No baskets for sure. Listen, it doesn't matter if they're wide open or not. No basket is for sure, so don't quit running.
And the transition defense isn't where it needs to be. No. How many times has Pike Central beat them down the floor early?
Exactly, and that's a lot of the reason they're getting the offensive boards because they got 4 guys down here. Martin County's got 2.
That's exactly right, and I know Coach James right now is telling say, guys, this isn't championship basketball. And
Listen, Martin County, they're fun to watch, but
and that's the things when you're so good, right, Coach?
right.
You've seen some really good teams, and sometimes you take some things for granted.
You do. And I'll tell you, a lot of times when you got so many kids that can play on the same team, they think, well, we can turn it on, turn it off.
Exactly.
We can rest this set or this possession.
Right.
But to win the region, you got to play every possession like it's the last one. I really believe that.
I agree with you. Jump ball. Parker Watts. It's going back Pike Central's way. Parker Watts already with 21 points. Oh, my. What a show. Tell a friend to tell a friend. You're going to want to go back and watch the first half of this one. He's already threw down 3 or 4 monster dunks.
2 in traffic and just nasty.
Hall over to Owens. Owens going to sneak in and get another one, Coach.
Great transition basketball right there.
They're just beating Martin County to spots right now. Peyton Owens in double figures. Turnover.
Pike Central is leading this ball game, believe it or not.
And that's what I said. I look up and I see this 37-33, and I would not have expected that. I thought it was still maybe a tie ball game. Martin leading by 2. Jaden Stewart, nowhere to go. Got it stripped.
Good D over there by Maynard, or was that E-step?
That was E-step. Dials dialing it up. Mr. Logo.
Cannot let him get clean looks at the rim, Coach. He'll make you pay.
Every time. Owens, the dump down. Stewart, the spin. Nice finish.
I like Stewart down there. Playing big boy basketball down there on the block.
Jaden Stewart showing some emotion. I like that. You rarely see that
No.
out of Stewart. I like it. Watch out. Mills. Eli Mills getting it going. Wow. Almost in.
Wow.
Coach May, 39-39. We got ourselves, as they say in Eastern Kentucky, a good old-fashioned barn burner.
Barn burner.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the D&D Sports Network. You're not going to want to go anywhere. We'll come back, break down the first half with you. Tell a friend to tune in. Got one of the premier early season games going on right now on the D&D Sports Network. Come right back with us.
I'm Bruce Walters with Bruce Walters Kia in Pikeville, Kentucky. We have the area's largest selection of new Kias and more arriving daily. Come shop us in Pikeville. I guarantee you'll find the Kia for you. At Bruce Walters Kia, your new Kia comes with a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty. Also at Bruce Walters Kia, you'll get free oil changes for life. Finding your new Kia is easy. Come shop us in Pikeville or shop us online at brucewalterskia.com.
If you're looking for an award-winning tire shop that focuses on customer service that's family-owned and family-operated, stop by and see our friends Jeremy and Chasta at Punk's Tires. If you have a hectic work schedule and you're looking for a non-stressful, convenient way to buy tires, take advantage of Punk's Tires Appointment Saturdays. If they don't have the tire you're looking for, they guarantee it to have it the next day. Punk's Tires can take care of all your needs in tires, wheels, wheel alignments, brakes, rotors, minor mechanic work, and more. They'll treat you like family from the second you walk through the door. Come see us in Virgie, Kentucky, or give us a call at 606-639-TIRE. That's 606-639-TIRE.
Craving a taste of Central America? Head to Sal's Steakhouse. Sizzle your senses with mouthwatering steaks, juicy burgers, savory chicken, and fall-off-the-bone ribs. Sal's Steakhouse, where your taste buds will thank you. Unleash the flavor at Sal's. Taste tradition, taste the difference.
Hi, everybody. Dave Baker here for Citizens Bank in Kentucky. Do you want to love your car even more? How about putting extra cash in your pocket each month by refinancing with new low rates at CBK? It is fast, it's easy. All you have to do is log on to wearecitizens.bank.
D&D Sports Network back here, halftime of the Martin County Pike Central basketball game. Two of the top 5 teams in the 15th region, no doubt about it. Make no mistake about it. Preseason rankings, cat paws, or whoever you want to look at, most certainly these are two of the favorites to make a run to Rupp Arena. And as expected, it's a really, really good one here. We're all tied up 39-39, and man, oh man, has the two big-time stars performed. Coach May.
Listen, Parker Watts, wow, what a first half he had. Very exciting, but now I'll tell you, this Pike Central team is gritty and tough, and they hustle. They don't give up on anything. I'd say they're in double digits on offensive boards. And
that's what I was going to talk about, Coach May. You had a couple of fans in the comment section say, well, what's surprising about that? I think if you're watching a game, sometimes the style of play will fool you. Martin County's getting a lot of transition, deep penetration buckets by Parker Watts, 3 balls dropping. And what Pike Central's doing, they're just hanging enough. Offensive rebounds, turnovers, finishes at the rim. So two different styles.
Playing very well in transition, making an extra pass.
Yeah.
I mean,
so it's a little different. So they're getting their points a little bit grittier, as Coach May said. And nevertheless, they all count the same.
That's right. And listen, Jaden Stewart, he a heck of a half. And he's doing what a 15th Region Player of the Year candidate should do. Double figures in the first half. He's rebounded. He's got his guys involved. Done a good job.
Coming on the road, first game of the year, you always have a little bit of jitters. And Jaden Stewart performing well. And speaking of the traveling Pike Central Hawks, Jaden Stewart has 16 points to lead Pike Central. Grant Hall with 2 points. Caden Lawson with 4 unofficially. Might have 6. Peyton Owens with 10, Colton Young with 3, and Brad Builder with 2. And for Martin County, Parker Watts leads all scorers with 21 points. Peyton Davis getting it done with 9 points. Bryson Dowles with 3. Maynard with 1 point. Eli Mills with 3. And that's our unofficial score here at halftime. Coach May, if you're in Martin County's locker room and you've been around the block and back again, what is Coach May telling his guys?
If you're Coach James right now, you've got to be telling your guys, listen, we've got to get back in transition and quit giving up on balls. Even though they have a wide open, they miss 2 or 3 layups and go get their own rebound.
Right.
And if you're Pike Central, you tell your guys, listen, just keep battling, keep playing hard. And they're playing pretty good defense. Parker Watts has hit some very, very tough shots.
Yeah, that's a good point, Coach May. And I'm saying the same thing if I'm Coach James, saying, look, transition defense, those second balls, second, third, and fourth effort, you got to bring it. Pike Central's out toughing you right now, and Martin County's always known as a team that is physical and tough and will battle you. Right now, Pike Central, a little tougher, a little grittier, and that's why right now they're tied up. And if I'm Pike Central, I'm saying exactly what you said, Coach May. Look, keep doing what you're doing. Is Parker Watts going to continue to hit from deep, getting to the rim? Most likely yes, right? But
what I've seen, they've done a phenomenal job of limiting everything else that they do. I mean, Dawes haven't went off. Davis had a good first half, but other than Davis and Watts, Pike Central's done a good job of holding Martin County's, I hate to call them secondary players, secondary options, but whatever you want to call them.
Right.
They haven't got their 15 to 18 going tonight.
They've limited Martin County's shooters. They've done a great job getting hands-on balls, deflections, steals, and again, the difference, and I know Coach James is probably talking to him about it, outside of those second, third effort is that transition defense by Martin County. Going to have to get better. They're going to have to sprint back. They're going to have to guard rim and branch out from there.
Well, especially off a miss.
Right.
Make or miss, you should sprint back. But you should be sprinting back harder on a miss than a make.
Right.
Because a miss, gives them a chance to start their transition offense. So.
And the thing about it is with Pike Central is they've got bigs that run really well. Colton Young can absolutely sprint. Peyton Owens can flat out fly. Caden Lawson can go. So those 3, 4s, and 5s for Martin County, you got to be on your toes and you got to be ready to get back on misses, because if not, they'll beat you down the floor like Peyton Owens did on multiple occasions.
Guys, once again, I want to thank Callahan Funeral Home, IGA, Mi Ex Ochimilco Mexican Restaurant right here in Inez, Lafferty Medical Clinic, Debbie's Hair Design, T&D Quick Stop, and Hometown Pharmacy. Guys, without these sponsors, they wouldn't have been able to get this partnership to happen. We appreciate each and every one of them. Coach, we're ready for second half action.
We're ready to get things going. We've been busy with basketball all week long. Prestonsburg, Letcher Central last night. Letcher got a big win. I promise you, Letcher going to be much better than what people thought. I believe they're a top 5 team, top 6 team in the 14th region. Took down Prestonsburg last night.
And then didn't Hazard beat Breathitt County?
Hazard beat Breathitt County a couple of nights ago.
So that region sounds like it's kind of up for grabs as well.
The last I heard, Coach May, Knott County and Pikeville squaring off. Pikeville up big at Knott County.
Wow.
This on the 3-ball. Maynard, step through. Battle underneath. Watts going to shoot 2.
I think James might have got on to him about rebounding the basketball.
Right. I think they said, guys, we need to hit the glass. Parker Watts with 21 in the first half.
And listen, Watts could be a very good rebounder as long as he is as quick as he gets off the ground.
Quick jumps, as I call it, right?
Quick jumps, yep.
Well,
that's what I always called it, too.
He's got some pogos. Got us a nice crowd on the home side.
Here's another offensive board.
Downs, E-step.
That's 3 offensive rebounds this trip by the Cards.
Watch the step. Oh, yeah, he going to go to the line. I didn't know if the official was going to call it. He does such a good job at drawing contact.
And got good body control. Very good body
He
control.
does. Coach, he can elevate, and then he can contort his body any way he needs to.
Yep.
Gets that one to go. 23 points for Parker Watts. You're going to hear that name a lot this year. Misses a second. Rebound by Stewart. Listen, I'm a big Pike Central fan. All these kids on the floor played with my son since 4th grade.
Oh, great pass.
Peyton Owens sneaks in there again.
Like I said, Pike Central just playing very high IQ basketball right now is the way I would put it.
They are. These guys have been together a long time. I mean, I don't believe any transfers on Pike Central's team there. They've been together since literally grade school. Lawson, spin. They're going to call a foul on Maynard. Let's see if they're going to say shooting or on the floor.
I think that'll be Maynard's third, Coach. That could be big down the road.
And Mills going to check in. They're going to bring a small in for a big.
Oh, excuse me. That's 4 on Devin Maynard.
That's huge.
That is huge.
Caden Lawson. Though, like I mentioned, he's made no mistake about it. Caden Lawson is a hometown product, but did leave for 1 year to play at Menifee County last year.
We got to do his game at Prestonsburg last year. Had a big game.
Yeah, he did. Got a dunk.
I remember that.
Former teammate of Braxton's, Keathley's. Stewart. Got it to go. Stewart has such a great touch.
Listen, the thing I like about Jaden Stewart, he plays with such an even kilter. Never too high, never too low.
Yes. That's what surprised me when I saw some emotion out of him. Watch out, E-step. They needed that one to go. Pike Central leads it by 1, 45-44. Hall over to Builder. Owens is ready to make that move before he called it. Peyton Owens, another one I'm really a fan of. The junior played on that really good Mullins Junior High team. He was one of the lone 8th graders on that 7th grade team made up of Grant Hall, Caden Lawson, Jameer Knuckles, Braxton Keathley, and missing somebody. Caden Lawson. Peyton Davis. Got it. Peyton Davis is a flamethrower.
He is.
And now back on top on that three is Martin County. Builder. The dump down. They call an offense, and yeah, he did. He did indeed. I was up perched up top. Peyton knows you did, young man.
Anytime you drop that shoulder, they're going to call the charge.
Got a little elbow, too, in there. But you like that, showing physicality, showing toughness, not backing down.
Tell you one thing I like about Peyton Davis, Coach. He never takes a low percentage shot hardly.
You're exactly right. Tied up. Davis got fouled in one.
Wow.
Peyton Davis. Not sure what the fans were saying there.
Now, Grant Hall hit the floor hard. Not sure what happened there, but.
Peyton Davis. Man, oh man, I said it time and time again, this may be the year where 15th Region fans say that young man can score the ball as well as he can defend.
And like I said, he shoots it at a very high clip because he takes very high percentage shots.
15 points for Peyton Davis. Tough pass, tough pass. I know Hall is good timeout by Coach Ratliff. He said, let's talk about it, Coach May. We're going to take a timeout. We'll be right back here on the D&D Sports Network.
Looking for a new pharmacy? Howard Family Pharmacy offers fast and friendly service and convenient drive-thrus at both locations.
We're back here, Coach May.
Got a score at Pikeville, 78. Or is that a 6? I don't have my reading glasses. I think that's 78-54. Ian Onks, 30-piece.
Wow, listen, I'm telling you right now, and I was talking to somebody, I'm a big-time fan of Coach Huff, what he does, not county tradition, but right now he's trying to figure some things out, and I thought Pikeville might have an opportunity to go in there and get a win, and sure enough they did in a big-time way.
Can't never count Elijah Justice out. Never.
No, and Ian Onks, I'm telling you, he's a 15th Region Dark Horse for Player of the Year. He's that good, along with Jackson Keene, along with Sykes. Watts can't get it to go. Davis runs it down. Now those second, third efforts are coming from Martin County. Now they're coming, Coach May. Peyton Owens skies for the rebound. And that's what we talked about, right? Coming out of the locker room, Martin County had to show a little bit more
grit and toughness.
Yes, because Pike Central was out working them.
Well, I tell you, sometimes talent alone will not win you basketball games.
Right, and this isn't exactly the type of game Martin County needs because Pike Central is the bigger team. They're the bigger team.
Physical. Pike Central's physical, strong, and they get after it.
Martin County leads it 50-45. Tell a friend to tell a friend. We're midway through the third quarter. Turnover. Fans keep calling walk. Dawes, Mr. Logo, ring it up, young man.
Hard to believe he's a freshman, too.
Yes.
Coach Keathley. He can flat shoot it.
He can. 6 points for the freshman. Grant Hall, the kick, Builder. Gets it blocked by Watts. Going to stay. They're going to go Martin County's way.
I think Dawes throwed it off the Pike Central player's leg.
Things starting to get a little shaky for Pike Central. Colton Young to check back in for Brad Builder. Colton Young, the sophomore. Number 34, very athletic, long, rebounds well. Davis thought about it. Mills.
Quick trigger.
Watts guys up for that one. Dowell's not missing that one. He did indeed, though.
Look, that was a great find by Watts to go get the offense.
Yeah.
I mean, you and I were talking about it before we ever came on the air. A shooter's best friend is the inside-out pass.
Yes.
That's the only pass in basketball where you get a catch it dead facing the ring.
Right, that's a good point. Eli Mills on the personal. Martin County showing some press. Stewart going to step back three. No good. Watts over to Mills. Back to Maynard. Watts. Step through. Got it to go. The freshman.
Heating up.
All of a sudden, Dowles has 9. Little in and out. Can't get it to go. Stewart. Get it that close. Stewart's not going to miss. Jaden Stewart.
I really like this version of Stewart, though. A little more aggressive, going to the rim, a little more active on the offensive boards.
Davis got another one to go, Coach.
Peyton Davis, what's that, 4 for him tonight?
Man, oh, man, it is his third 3.
Beautiful move by Grant Hall. Can't get it to go. He's going to chase it down.
Davis got 18. Parker Watts. Parker Watts on the drive. Stripped by Grant Hall. Grant Hall plays AAU for the 606. No, actually, he played for 606 Elite last year. I think he's going to be joining Matthew Taylor's East Kentucky Elite team this year.
You'll never see Grant Hall quit on a play, that's for sure.
Eli Mills with the 3. Caden Lawson with the rebound. Grant Hall on the go. Owens again. That's where they've done a lot of their damage tonight.
Absolutely.
Owens now with 14. Davis, shot fake. Watts.
Deep.
Goodness gracious sakes alive. Somebody call his mama, Coach May. That young man is acting out.
He's acting. I mean, Coach, he is 4 foot behind the line with a hand in his face.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
Young. Stewart, a little wraparound. Watch out. Throw it down, young man. He said, no, I'm going to. 2's a 2.
2's 2, that's right.
22 for Jaden Stewart. You're sitting here looking, and he's got 22. Grant Hall on the go. Crossover, split. Owens. Stewart left it short. Lawson going to get downhill. He's tough to stop when he gets downhill.
Move. I mean, got man there, switch to his left hand. Beautiful move.
I'm telling you, that young man, it's just a matter of time before the entire state recognizes who Caden Lawson is. Lawson with a rebound, battling. Lawson's one of those kids that once the light switches and he realizes I can be a scorer, I can be one of those guys. He can be a 20-8 guy.
You know, he almost looks a little bit awkward at times. I don't know. I don't want to sound in a negative light, but he looks like he'd be hard to guard.
Right. No, he's a tough matchup.
Because maybe it's so long. He's got big old long arms and he takes big long strides.
Yes. Started as a freshman at Menifee County.
But I'll tell you, he finishes well around that rim.
There it is. Nice look by Lawson. Grant nowhere to go with it. Watch out. Here we go, Coach May. Rhodes, we don't need Rhodes.
God.
From the rafters, Coach May.
He is putting windmills in Martin County. Wow.
Dump down. And that, again, that's what I'm talking about. Just gritty, gutty, Pike Central.
Yep, never quit.
Never quits. And that's why you look up, now 11-point lead, but you say, wait a minute, Pike Central's still in striking distance here because they're just battling. Looks like Parker Watts might have hurt his wrist on that dunk. He's going to come out.
Listen, Coach, if I was there, I'd be afraid to land from as high as he goes.
Oh, my goodness. He got up on that one. Actually, he's going to stay in. Jaden Stewart.
Darryl McCoy's going to have fun making a highlight clip out of this one tonight.
Oh, yeah, he is. Right now he's tuning in somewhere. He needs to be off that phone driving back from Lick Creek.
True. I get nervous thinking about it. Stewart just keeps doing what Stewart does.
He does. And Stewart now with 24 points unofficially. Nice job by Grant Hall. Step through. Dawes. Might have should have got an and one on that one.
That's a tough take by the freshman, too. Left-handed finish.
Stewart, jumper. Left it short. Hall gets the rebound. Says on the floor, man, oh, man, it's been a good one. Entertaining. D&D Sports Network covering Cardinal basketball all season long. You're not going to want to go anywhere.
I think this is our first Citizens Bank of Kentucky game of the week this year, too. What
a way to kick things off.
What a way to kick things off. Absolutely.
You're going to tell a friend, fans, you're tuning in right now, you say, go back and watch this game. You're going to see the 15th Region's human highlight reel.
Yeah, really.
Certainly.
And I mean, you want to think of a guy to compare him to, but he's tough. Been thoroughly impressed with him here tonight.
Absolutely. Alan Moore checks in the game for Martin County, number 5. Bryson Dawes. Bryson Dawes from the logo, from the parking lot.
He might be feeling it.
Yeah.
Might be feeling it a little bit right now.
Spin move. Stewart can't get it to go. Hall got fouled on that one. Coach May.
How tough is Grant Hall, though?
They got a foul on the floor, and they're going to shoot 2 free throws, and we're going to keep it here while Hall shoots these 2 as time expires at the end of the third. Coach May, are you kidding me? Martin County come out of the locker room and just absolutely went to work.
Hey, listen, we talked about it at halftime. Got to be tougher on the boards, tougher on the offensive boards. And they've done just that. They've done with that. And they got Dawes has got more involved. Peyton Davis hit a couple of threes.
And Coach James will tell you that. Pike Central was flat out outworking them in transition and on the glass. Martin County's now matched their intensity for the most part. And Grant Hall knocks both free throws down. And 11-point lead for Martin County as we head into the fourth quarter. You're going to want to tell a friend to tune in. We got one more quarter here on the D&D Sports Network. Come right back.
If you want to make your dream home come true, call Solid Rock Development today. Check out some of these interior and exterior jobs they've done over the past few years. Solid Rock Development is making custom dream homes come true at a great price. Family owned, family operated, and faith backed. Give us a call today at Solid Rock Development.
Coach May, fourth quarter action, tied up at halftime, plus 11 for Martin County. Here in the third quarter, now moving to the fourth quarter, it's going to be Pike Central's ball. But the message was sent in the locker room by Coach James.
Loud and clear. Guys, Richmond Callahan Funeral Home, IGA, Debbie's Hair Design, T&D Quick Stop, Lafferty Medical Clinic, and Hometown Pharmacy located in Lafferty Medical Clinic. And me, Exa Chilimoo Mexican Restaurant. I know I'm butchering that name. That's how I say it, though.
Our community partners getting their money's worth tonight. Jaden Stewart's going to try to cut baseline. There it is. Nice look to Hall. Hall got it to go.
Grant Hall knocking down the three ball. It says he can shoot it too.
Grant Hall now with 8 points. Dawes. Watts. Elevation.
He just hangs and leans in there and little dipsy-do.
Unbelievable performance by Parker Watts here tonight.
Kiss off the glass. Beautiful.
Stewart going to pull. Can't get it go. Follows zone miss. Him and Hall got tangled up there.
That was a great hustle by Stewart, though.
And here's the thing. Only a 10-point game. Pike Central still very much in this thing.
Very much.
Dowles running the show. Watts looked to turn. Watts in and out on that one. Maynard.
There's that man again, Peyton Davis, getting the offensive board, right?
Unbelievable.
And again.
Peyton Davis. Peyton Davis. Can't get it to go.
He was too open, Coach.
Peyton went down. Davis is down. Davis is down.
Watts with offensive rebound and put back.
Yes. I didn't see that. I was watching Davis. It looks like it was a cramp. He's okay. Thank goodness. I was really worried for that young man.
I did a middle school basketball game the other night. There was middle school kids cramping.
Yeah.
It's 6-minute quarters. Come on now.
Yeah, come on now.
Get them in some shape, right?
Get them in shape and put some fluids in them.
Yep. Something other than Pepsi.
73-61. Lawson should have shot that right out of the gate. Don't wait on it, young man. Shoot it.
Hey, listen, I'm impressed with Stewart on offensive boards tonight.
Man, offensive glass, has great hands, great touch. Dowles saw daylight. Stewart with another rebound. Matched up with E-step. Hesitation drive, pull-up jumper. That was pretty. Couldn't get it to go. Watts back on the move. Watch out. He might do something. I thought he was going to throw it off the glass. Watch out. Watch out. Jump ball. I know one thing about Colton Young. He don't back down from nobody. I know that. And you need one of those guys. And I tell you what, Parker Watts don't back down from nobody.
No, no.
Let's see what they call.
I'm not sure what they called.
Things got a little
tense. I think they got tied up, and before they blew the whistle, they were both kind of trying to rip the ball out of the other's hand. And I think he got Watts on the foul, to be honest. I mean, looking at the clock, they got his number up there and a foul beside it. So I'm assuming they got Watts on the foul there.
73-63, Martin County with the lead.
And Pike Central just refusing to go away.
Stewart. Step through. Nice move.
Hanging around.
8-point game. 5:30 to play. That's all you could ask for on the road if you're Coach Ratliff.
Against a very good Martin County team.
If you're down 8 with 5 to go at Martin County, you're feeling pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, got a chance to win it at the end is all you can ask for.
Yes. Parker Watts to inbound. Peyton Owens going to match up with him. Maynard. The official says it's going to stay Martin County's way. Colton Young, Peyton Owens, Grant Hall, Jaden Stewart, and Caden Lawson in for Pike Central. Step through, nowhere to go. Stewart on the go, comes away with it. Stewart, offensive foul. Eli Mills steps in to take it.
Tough call on Stewart there.
It was. He was on the go, and it was a bang-bang play. Could have went either way. Really impressed with Jaden Stewart tonight.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Plays with such great pace.
Absolutely. He hasn't been flustered at all.
No. Well, Coach, you know as well as I do, in the grand scheme of things, I mean, you want to win every game, but at the end of the day, this game doesn't mean a whole lot except for tonight.
Yeah, for tonight. Competitively tonight.
And if you're Pike Central, you're walking away feeling pretty good. I mean, you've come into the house of one of the favorites in the 15th region and played dribble for dribble with them.
Yeah, went toe to toe, and still plenty of time on the clock.
Absolutely. It's nowhere near over, I don't think. I think Pike Central's got a run in them.
Usually in high school you have 4 runs, and we'll see if that happens. Owens. Builder.
Listen, transition offensive glass, Pike Central's wore out tonight.
They have. Watts, step through. Nice job. Parker Watts. And I love Coach James. He says, I'm not holding my guy back. You go get 50, you can get 50. I'm going to ride my best player to the promised land.
Nice move.
Was that Peyton Owens? I believe it was.
That was 23. Owens, yes.
8-point game. Watts to kick to Mills. Mills finds himself wide open. Can't convert. Grant Hall comes away with the rebound. Outlet to Bilter. Bilter Couldn't get it to go. Lawson, he's going to shoot 2. Home team not liking the call.
Pike Central got a chance to get this thing back to 6 here. With close to 4 minutes to go.
The big time free throw's coming. He said, I'm all right. It happens to the best of them.
Slipped. Had to slip, Coach.
Yeah.
Hands are sweaty.
Caden Lawson, normally very consistent from the free throw line.
He's played big tonight for the Hawks.
He has, and just a sophomore. Just like Grant Hall.
And they got some good players on their middle school team. I got to watch them, like you said, a couple of weeks ago over at Jenkins. They've got some pretty good kids coming up as well.
Full timeout. Martin County wants to talk it over. We'll be right back here on the D&D Sports Network.
When it comes to burying a loved one, you need to make sure that they're left in the right hands. That's why you need to call Crum Funeral Home, located in Inez, Kentucky. You can give them a call today at 606-298-0602, located on 498 Kentucky Route 3 North in Inez, Kentucky. Give them a call today, Crum Funeral Home.
Back here, all of a sudden, Pike Central trails it by 8. Still in this one. Offensive glass, gritty, tough, doing a nice job in transition. Pike Central staying right with Martin County here behind a big performance by Parker Watts.
Now listen, Parker Watts, Peyton Davis, Bryson Dials, as advertised, Coach.
Absolutely.
And Devin Maynard, what an athlete he is, big, strong, tough kid.
Parker Watts with 33 points. Parker Watts splits the defense. Called it offensive foul. I don't know about that one, Coach. I don't know. What do you think? Could
bang,
win?
bang. I'm not a referee.
Right.
They couldn't pay me $700 a game to officiate.
But credit, Caden Lawson standing in.
That's what I was going to say. Caden Lawson did a good job, whether it's a charge or block.
Credit Caden Lawson.
He stood there and took it. I mean, so.
Coach James wasn't happy about something.
Well, he might have been sliding a little bit, but I thought he had pretty good guarding position.
Yeah. 2-2-1 by Martin County. Over to Lawson. Owens down to Stewart. Stewart misses one. Got the second one.
Hey, listen, credit Jaden Stewart. He ain't given up on anything tonight.
They've been quiet points, but nonetheless, they've been points.
And he's not got on one of those streaks where he hits 3 or 4 threes in a row.
Right. It's just been one of those consistent bucket for bucket. Lawson almost turns it over. Builder, jumper. He can bury that. Lawson again.
Offensive boards again, and don't look now. We got a 4-point ball game.
Braxton Keathley, where you at? Your former teammates doing work. Step through. Watts.
Wow.
Man, oh, man. What do we got there, Coach?
Flaw pointing on somebody, I think. The delay of game warning on Martin County. I think they smacked the balls that came out of the net. Mr. Isaiah May in here watching with me.
Big-time player.
Did you make it to Moorhead, son? Here we go, Hall.
Lawson.
Lawson with that left hand.
Going, yeah.
He's made that shot a few times tonight, Coach.
He has. There's no reason for him to fall away on that one.
No.
Too big, too strong. Just go up and elevate, young man. Watts going to get downhill. You better believe it. Might have got fouled on that one. He said, where's the call at, Mr. Official? Grant Hall on the go. Hall, Stewart, step through, and one.
What body control by Jaden Stewart. Stewart.
I love the emotion, young man.
Yeah, I'm like you. I never recall Stewart.
Right.
I mean, maybe every now and then just a little fist pump,
Right.
but he's getting pumped up, and I like it.
I like it. I like that, Jaden Stewart.
And I like the Jaden Stewart. Listen, the 3-ball hadn't necessarily failed tonight, but, man, he's got to the rim, got a bunch of offensive boards. He's found other ways to get himself going.
Jaden Stewart has 32 points.
No doubt. Look here, another offensive board off of a missed free throw.
Pike Central just working the glass. Going to get a personal foul here, but man, oh man. Credit Pike Central on the work that they're doing on the interior. And they do have the length and size advantage. Bryson Dials going to the free throw line, the freshman.
They're not a bunch of big, tall, skinny kids. They are big, thick kids.
Yeah. One to the line, 2:16 to play. It's a 4-point game. We told you it was a long way away from being done, Coach May.
Absolutely.
Go ahead, Coach May.
We said Pike Central's got another run in.
Tell a friend to tune in right now. It's a 5-point game here in Martin County.
2 possession.
The Cardinals, the Hawks going at it. Coach James, Eric Ratliff. Nice look. Peyton Owens, the spin-a-rooney. Can't get it to go.
Headsy play there by Watts to smack it off of Owens. Citizens Bank of Kentucky game of the week. Like I said, what a way to kick it off.
It's been a good one. Dowles, they're going to start trying to work clock. They'll put it in their best attacker's hands. Turns it over. Watch out. Stewart, timeout, Martin County. Coach May.
Wow.
Just like that at one time.
12-point game, 12-point.
Coach, it was a 12-point lead about 3 minutes ago, and when we were talking, it was a 10-point lead. And all of a sudden, it's 3.
I mean, man, Jaden Stewart, like you said, if it's possible to have a quiet 36.
That's exactly what I was going to say. You look down, and the young man has –
close to 40. He is working on a 40-piece.
Both, yeah. Like Parker Watts has got it in
spurt
in highlight real fashion,
yep.
And Jaden Stewart has gotten it in quiet, fundamental, getting it done.
Just like workmanlike, just going about his
bringing his lunch pail.
And listen, Jaden Stewart, he looks great. He looks great. He's moving great.
Moving as good as I've ever seen him.
Yeah, absolutely. And like I said, and this has not been one of those nights where, I saw him get hot and hit 6 threes in a regional tournament game as a 8th grader. Freshman.
Yeah.
So
that's when he kind of arrived on the scene on the high school level.
And and tonight it's not been that. It's been a lot of offensive rebounds, a lot of backdoor cuts, a lot of, like you said, workmanlike buckets. Big night by him, though.
Absolutely. They got a great staff, Pike Central, with Aaron Rigdon, the father of Jalen Rigdon, Tim Eads, the grandfather of Jaden Stewart, and Derek Newsom, the former Pike Central Hawk Lady Hawks coach. Oh, guess what? Pike Central has a chance to tie this, ladies and gentlemen, with 90 seconds to play.
Wow.
Owens, Stewart, Davis. Step through. Got it to go. It's a 1-point game. Jaden Stewart.
Phenomenal night.
Oh, my. Tell a friend to tune in right now.
In Martin County, are they going to look to hold? Or
1-point game over to Parker Watts. Get it in his hands. Let him go to work. The kick. Nice job driving and dishing. Nice job being patient.
Got to be careful of that basketball right now.
Time ticking. Time ticking. How long are they going to wait? Oh, Lawson could have had that one. Watch out.
Wide open layup for Dials.
Timeout. Coach James says, let's talk about it. Full timeout. We'll keep it right here because we ain't going anywhere.
We don't want to miss none of this one. Listen, that was a great job by Martin County. They ran a minute off the clock and got the wide open layup. And what do you say when you're eating time? Don't shoot it unless it's a wide open deuce.
Unless it is absolutely a wide open layup.
Right. And Bryson Dials
made the right decision.
Nearly got it stolen away, but I think that the gamble for the steal is what set up the wide open layup.
I agree with you. You see Coach Eric Ratliff talking to the troops. Caden Allen's Prestonsburg senior. Jaden Stewart, Grant Hall, Caden Lawson.
Builder.
Builder in the game. Peyton Owens.
Listen, and Coach Ratliff, he doesn't even look excited.
He says, I've been here before, guys.
I've done this once.
Yeah. And, of course, they got Derek Newsom on the sidelines. I mentioned him. Coached at Betsy Lane, the head boys coach. And over on the other side, you got Coach James, Kevin Dawes.
Mike Dingus.
Yes, Mike Dingus.
Father of Brady Dingus. Brady can play a little bit as well in his own right. Jared Crum, I like Jared awful well too. I think he does a great job with the young kids.
Brady's another one who never the emotions stay consistent.
Never got to him. I mean, he's one of those kids, whether he had 50 or 5, never changed his never.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 30 to play.
Slobber knocker.
Yes, sir. Pike Central got a chance to tie this up on the road. They got a jump ball. Ratliff not happy with a couple of his players saying not coming to the ball, and it's going to be Martin County's possession off that jump ball.
I think Ratliff was trying to run a set, and they waited too late to get into their motion, and it let the defense get to Hall.
It did. They were able to close out on it. 22.5 to go.
Listen, I've been impressed with Bryson Dials down the stretch here.
Absolutely. Watts going to go to the line.
I mean, you know, you expect your point guard to make big plays.
And he has hit big shots here in the second half.
Maybe not so much when he's a freshman, though, right, Coach?
Right.
But he has. He's been unwavered here.
And he's got 16, Bryson Dials.
I think 14 of them may be coming in the second half. Watts misses the first. Pike Central still with a chance here. Down 3. Watts got one more coming to him. And he'll get it. Money.
Big one, 2-possession game, under 20 to go. Hall seeing what he has. E-step matched up with Hall. Hall looking to turn, dump down to Owens, shot fake. Got it to get.
Maybe.
The timeout, Pike Central.
Listen, the shot took 4 seconds to go to the rim, Coach.
That's what I was about to say.
Roll.
2-point game. Coach, you're hoping for a turnover right off the inbound.
Great set there by Pike Central. Wide open layup, guys. Once again, I want to thank Richmond Callahan Funeral Home, Mi Exa Chili Omono Mexican, authentic Mexican restaurant here in Inez, IGA, Debbie's Hair Design, T&D Quick Stop, Lafferty Medical Clinic, also Hometown Pharmacy located in Lafferty Medical Clinic. We appreciate all of our local sponsors to get this done, this deal with Martin County. It's a fun place to do ball games.
A fun place to do it. As we mentioned, this is the hottest show in town right now in the 15th region in terms of, let's make no mistake about it, maybe the preseason favorite.
Yeah. I mean, coming into the season, a lot of people had Johnson Central up there because they made it to the Final Four and didn't lose anybody. And Martin County didn't lose much. And then they got Mr. Parker Watts.
Then they added Watts.
So.
And what a show it's been. 37 points for Parker Watts, 36 points for Jaden Stewart. Wow.
I mean, that's 71 by my math prowess. I'm not a mathematician, but that's a lot of points for 2 kids to have.
Here we go. Watts got fouled right away. Colton Ratliff in the game. Number 11. They took Stewart out, put Ratliff in.
I think Stewart might have 4 fouls, to be honest. They didn't want to get him in a situation where he had to be the man to commit that intentional foul.
Watts getting close to 40. Give him 38. And it could, ladies and gentlemen, this ain't official.
Unofficially official, right?
Right, unofficially official, 38 points.
Only thing official about our stats are they are unofficial.
That's exactly right. 3-point lead. They need a miss here, Pike Central. They get it. They got a chance. They got a chance.
And Stewart with a good look at it nearly drained it.
Unbelievable.
Wow.
Coach May, it was everything and more for these two perennial preseason favorites to make a run to Rupp. You got everything you wanted out of Pike Central and Martin County here, and the Citizens Bank home opener of the year on the D&D Sports Network.
Absolutely. Coach, I say we jump out real quick. We'll come back with our post-game stats brought to you by Callahan Funeral Home and our Mingy Beef Jerky player of the game.
If you're looking for an award-winning tire shop that focuses on customer service that's family-owned and family-operated, stop by and see our friends Jeremy and Chasta at Punk's Tires. If you have a hectic work schedule and you're looking for a non-stressful, convenient way to buy tires, take advantage of Punk's Tires appointment Saturdays. If they don't have the tire you're looking for, they guarantee it to have it the next day. Punk's Tires can take care of all your needs in tires, wheels, wheel alignments, brakes, rotors, minor mechanic work, and more. They'll treat you like family from the second you walk through the door. Come see us in Virgie, Kentucky, or give us a call at 606-639-TIRE. That's 606-639-TIRE.
This is where it all started, right here on this farm. We may have grown over the years, but we've never lost sight of what was important to us. We're continuing that tradition today, and we always will be for generations to come.
D&D Sports Network back with you, Coach Keathley, Coach May, and man, oh man, were we witness to a good one here. And if you wouldn't tune it in, where in the world were you at? Martin County, Pike Central gave you everything that you absolutely expected and more. Man, Parker Watts got it done in a big-time way. 38 points to lead the Cardinals to a big win over Pike Central. Coach May, I think there's no doubt about it. Mingy Beef Jerky, player of the game. The transfer from Tulsa, Parker Watts.
Listen, the kid done everything. And Coach, I'll be willing to go as far as is in double figures and rebounds. He really crashed the boards the second half.
He did a tremendous job. 38 points for Parker Watts. 18 points unofficially for Peyton Davis. Bryson Dials with 16. Estep with 3. Maynard with 3. Mills with 3. And those are all unofficial for Pike Central. Jaden Stewart with unofficially 36. Grant Hall with 8. Caden Lawson with 10. Peyton Owens with 18. Colton Young with 3. And Brad Builder with 4. That's your scoring rundown. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be here all year long right here in Martin County. So you're not going to want to go anywhere. We're going to keep you updated. Big weekend ahead, ladies and gentlemen. Tomorrow night, doubleheader, Floyd Central, Prestonsburg, boys and girls action, big-time 58th District matchup, and as well as the DJ Begley Classic. I'm sure Daryl McCoy will be down for that one. So games tomorrow night, Coach May will be covering
Tug Valley looking for their first ever trip to the state championship in football.
And that's unbelievable. So D&D is the only place for you to find what's happening in the sports world in Kentucky and West Virginia. Coach May, any final parting words?
Listen, phenomenal ball game here tonight. Wouldn't expect nothing less. Your two stars, whatever you want to call them, showed up and showed out, Coach. So, I mean, if you're Pike Central, you got to be pretty pleased with the way you come in here and competed.
They went toe-to-toe and kept it exactly where you want it. Had a chance to tie it at the end. Pike Central, I know they're going to leave 0-1, but you're feeling really good. Martin County moves to 2-0. Ladies and gentlemen, tune back in tomorrow night for Floyd Central, Prestonsburg, DJ Begley Classic, for Coach Kevin Keathley, Coach May, we got a big road to haul, so we got to get out of here. We'll